welcome to another video. So this one is going to be a walk around of my basically above ground vault. I mentioned it in a previous video. There is currently no settlers here, purely because it's been very difficult as far as the frame rate is concerned because of the amount of detail I have here. But the concept was basically that I wanted a kind of Umbrella Corporation thing going on. You know, after the bombs have gone off, there'd still be this corporation that has all of the gear. So without further ado, we shall go into Umbrella Corporation. So we have automatically, we have that going off. And we have the huge vault door. We also have some CCTV cameras there all around. This is the entrance. So we head in past the rad scrubbers. And of course, little turret there giving its protection. So we open this up and we come into the security. So we have the CCTV around the Commonwealth, just making sure everything is great. I will apologise straight off the bat, purely because the frame rate is suffering. But we'll go through there in a moment. So yeah, that is the security room. So we open up and we come into what is the atrium. So as I say, there's no settlers here, purely because it's getting to the point where it's difficult to even make a video at this point. But I thought I'd better do one before I just can't anymore. So we can start down here. We'll go left. As you can see, we have barber and detention. So we've got the barbers in here, which is a sliding door. Magazine racks. We have the chairs there. And of course, waiting room alongside some other chairs there at the other side. Obviously that goes through into the security room. Normally I shut all the doors after me, but I'm just going to go through. So we have detention. So this will just be if one of our vault dwellers decides to be a bit of a pain in the backside. Now this at the moment is a toilet. There is, ooh, should little hide that poster there. Forgot they were up. But yeah, little toilet. We'll shut that door so no more accidents. That was going to be another part of the vault, but in the end I decided I was just going to shut it off and make a toilet. You'll see why. So here we have the weapons shop. So you would come up here. There is actually a mat down there so somebody can manage it and actually have it as a shop. So we've got the guy's desk here. There's that poster again. Keep forgetting about that. We've got all the different types of weapons, some Fat Man, miniguns, all that sort of thing. And an extensive amount of different weapons. As you can imagine, the idea was to have a large army or force here. But as I say, I've not dared put any in at the moment. Just fixing one of the big 50 cal turret guns there. And then of course in here, some more ammunition and bits and bobs. And then of course we've got all the different workbenches here, making various different types of ammunition, weaponry, all that sort of thing. All the way down. I find these workbenches absolutely amazing, these workbenches. The only thing is, when you slightly turn the camera, you'll watch that on the right hand side, it just vanishes. Does it on all those ones for some reason, I don't know why. Does it on this one here as well. But anyway, absolutely brilliant mod, but don't know whether I'm just not doing something right or what, but there you go. So there we go. That is the weapons shop. Then we've got the cafeteria. We pop into here. Got some of the good old porter diners there. Probably have absolutely no chance of getting them out of there either. I love the Nuka World bins, so I had to put some clean ones of those in. This is actually the usable juice machine that they have. And then through here we have all of the food, plates, basically everything a army needs to march on its stomach, as they say. All the bits through there. Kitchen cups, everything. And then down here we obviously have the salts and peppers on the tables, various bowls and plates for the food dispenser, which people will know from the Institute. And then through here we have the lounge. One of my favourite rooms, this one. Don't know why, just really like it. Absolutely brilliant. So we'd have the jukebox, and people having some games of pool or billiards, I'm not sure what you guys call it. Lovely Nuka-Cola machine. And of course, going to have some gambling going on in the lounge. And we have a nice little booze bar, which again does have a rug in there. Got a cigarette machine, all pristine. Oop, keep missing that poster. I had no intention of actually filming this this place, but hence some of the posters shouldn't really be seen. And then down here we've got an area where they can play some games, chill out, have some cigarettes, all that sort of thing. So one of my favourite rooms, that one. I do actually quite like that one. And then through here we might suffer a little bit of lag going down this way. Oh, what is going on here? I seem to have hit an invisible wall. Oh, isn't that strange? Okay. I will show you where that one leads when we go back onto the outside. Not sure what's going on with that. Never happened before. Anywho, we shall move on. Oh, what has happened here? Okay, I assure you we are supposed to have a floor there, and the floor was there when I came in earlier. So, not sure what's happened with that one. That's a bit strange. So anyway, we shall go into the laundry. Something weird going on here. As you can see, everything you basically need. Some iron boards, lockers, tumble dryers and washing machines. Some sinks over there. And of course some waiting area just in case you decided you want to wait for your undies to wash. Try to make the atrium a little bit more appealing just by putting up some greenery and things, planters. So what we could do is, we won't go that way just yet. We shall pop up here because I'll show you where that door leads to in a little while. And what we'll do is we'll go to the maintenance, reactor and workshop first. We'll come across here into the maintenance. I have got a mod as well that cleans up the walls, which is so much better. Also changes, we've got one for changing the floors, and the metal around the vault, if you probably notice, is a little bit darker. I just think it sets the scene much, much better. So we pop into here. Somebody is currently repainting. And then we've got a whole large maintenance type area. This is all the junk and various other bits that they've been clearing out. Just a bit of everything in there, really, isn't it? Just a bit of everything. And then we'll pop through here. Again, another bit of maintenance being done there. Some circuitry and stuff needing sorting out. And then we've actually got the workshop in here. Now there is a few posters in here with it being a workshop, so I'm going to try and avoid them the best I can. Which is one right there. You can see there is all sorts in here. Just a bit of everything. Pretty much anything that needs fixing in the entire vault can be done through here. Seems to be a few issues, a few things that's gone wrong since I've left last, because for some reason those bits have fallen through there. Strange. I must point out that all of this was absolutely fine when I came through before. Not sure why suddenly we've had this issue. But isn't it always the case? You get sorted, ready to go for a tour, and boom, everything goes wrong. Now in here, there is actually things in them, but can't see what's in them because I've got the HUD turned off. So there we go, we are now heading into the reactor room, which it won't let me through there either. I think it's these sliding doors. I think that's the problem. Not really sure why it's doing it. So what we'll do, has the game frozen? Oh. So I will grab the elevator door and I will force my way in. Not sure why that's happened. But anyway, so we have a chemical wash station here, just in case anything happens. These two little, that's actually what's left over from a light source that was originally there, and I don't know how to get rid of them, unfortunately. But we have an area there where we're sorting out the nuclear material. And of course, everything that's basically running the vault. All sorts of bits. Nothing too fancy. I just kind of figured to myself, you know, pop those bits in there. Kind of looks like they're sort of maintenance panels, controlling the flow of the energy and stuff around the vault. Just in my thoughts. Now, is it going to let me back out? No, it's not going to let me back out. Not sure if this is potentially a conflict with another mod, maybe. I have downloaded a couple of mods after I did this. This build, I should say. So I'm not really sure. Could be a fault on that regard, but it seems to only happen with those particular doors, so who knows. So we'll quickly run back through here. And what I can do is I can show you the armory. Now this is where we have got some power armors. This side here we've got a maintenance desk, kind of the head armourer's desk, I guess. Some bits on there, and obviously some workbenches. And all the way down here, we've got shelves and various bits. These are all hand placed, no mods. Well, the actual shelves are modular shelves, but the actual items on the shelves have all been placed individually, and the tables. So pretty much all the clutter and everything you see in here has all been done by hand. Everything on the tables and things like that. Boxes with the components. All sorts on top of the shelves there. Some more workbenches. That's all good. So I'll show you these before we go into the electrical area. So I've obviously had to leave enough room behind these because you do need to obviously get behind them to access them and craft, etc. But I've just got a mix of them. Voltec one there, Brotherhood of Steel, Exo 1. These are some crazy mods, these ones. This is the Hellcat one. I can't remember them. By all means, if anybody wants to know, these are pretty common mods, to be honest. If you do want to know what any of the mods are that are in here, by all means, just drop me a question in the comments and I will let you know. Some really cool power armor stuff going on. This is a really good one, the Institute one. Unfortunately, I can't get the shoulder pieces to work on that, which is a shame. I think he's in the wrong genre. Anyway. Another one of my favourites. Love that one. Institute one. It's really cool. I really wish I'd written some of these mods down because I'll be honest, I can't remember what the names of half of them are. But like I say, if you want to know, by all means, drop me a comment and I'll let you know. So yeah, it's the power armor station there. Now what we'll do is I'll take you down to the electrical, which is a robot station. Or I should say a robot research building room. Bit of all sorts going on with all the electronics. A little robotic area there. They're obviously stripping them down, rebuilding, putting new parts in, etc. I think there is another poster. See, there is a Mr. Gutsy sitting there on a table waiting to be sorted out. And then we've got electronics desk basically with a monitor, etc., which is really good. And then that is that. Oh, pressed the button before I went through the door there. I tend to record these when it's very late here, so you'll have to excuse the fact that I'm half asleep. So, East Sector. Now, if you remember rightly where the stairs were to the first floor, that was down this way. The one that's for some reason is missing a floor. No idea why. Anyway, so what you would usually do is you've got that corridor. Sorry, going backwards and forwards here. We have this corridor here, but I'm going to take you the other way because when you come through here, we're going to show you the overseers. Actually, we'll show you the overseers. So this is my room, and I'm hoping my little nod to something, which I thought was quite hilarious, will still be there, but we'll see. Seeing as half the vault seems to be going wrong at the moment. So there is my Vault Tech Hellcat armor. So I just think it looks super cool. And then we have, how cool is that? Look at that. That's so cool. Again, that's another mod. By all means, I'll certainly let you know what it is. A couple of models on my desk there, which I think is cool. You can see straight through to the armory. Amazing. And then we have some signed baseball bits on there. And of course, a little throwback to our little Vault 111. And all of our bobbleheads there. Which is really cool. And then in here, we have my bedroom. I'll explain the guy on the couch in a moment. So in here is our very compact but useful bathroom. We've got our sink there, shower, which we can always pop into when we need to. Shower and toilet. Works well. Compact, but it's all you need. On here we have a little shrine to Sean and, of course, the husband. Is it here though? Oh yes, there, sorry. Forgot where I put it there. Just right on top of the little Nuka truck there is the wedding ring. And then we've got the Pip-Boy box and a Vault 88. Ah! Well, I'll be. Where has that come from? That'll be from the barbers downstairs. Yeah, didn't know it did that. Of course, you'd never be in both rooms at the same time, so it wouldn't usually matter. So there we go. And of course, sitting watching TV. Oh, it's my husband. Kind of did this weird thing where it was like I was thinking about the weird stuff that goes on in Resident Evil, and I just thought she's got a shrine to her son. Why would she not bring her husband with her? So there's hubby, sitting, watching TV. Yeah, I freak myself out sometimes. Come on. There we go. Of course, I don't know if you've noticed, there's obviously the Nuka-Cola magazine there, which is part of the Nuka-Cola bottles and things. You've probably seen them dotted around in the posters. A little model there of a ship. And that's it. That's all in there. I'm going to shut the doors in here this time, just so we don't have any issues. So, we've got the screening room. So this, in my sense, was kind of a room that you would come to check if you've been out in the wasteland or anything like that. Make sure you've not caught anything, you know, diseases or anything like that. Kind of went down the whole Resident Evil kind of thoughts with that one. But we've got a little waiting area there with some magazines, and then of course the screening process. Kind of made a little mashup of the sound deadening walls, the rad scrubbers, and the Institute chair. Can't remember what that's actually called. But of course, that then goes into the clinic. So in here we have the main clinic. So of course we have a place to wash hands, we've got wheelchairs, and obviously the stretcher beds. We've got the X-ray area, bits and bobs there. Then we've got obviously the eye scanning machine, I think what it was, from Vault 88. We've got obviously numerous beds with various artifacts and bits and bobs on the tables. I actually made this particular place on the PS5, and I was a little bit disappointed in the fact that I couldn't do as much as I wanted. So of course my idea then was to try it on the PC. So we're back in this corridor now. So we came out the armory before, go through the screening into the clinic, and some messy pup there has put their bits down there and left it, honestly. So we've got the residential room. Pop in here. So this is the barracks. I can't show you that wall because that poster's on there, but you can see we've got iron boards in the middle of cleaning up. Table areas, just for them to chill out. Basically everything's as basic as you can get. You've got the beds, foot lockers for both top bunk and bottom bunk. A few little items on each one, just to make it look a little bit lived in. You know, they've got the little items on top of their foot lockers and things. And of course, somebody snuck a pie out of the cafeteria. So yeah. So that's the residential. Oh, try and avoid those pictures on the wall. It's not like I'm a huge channel, it's not going to really make a difference. So in here, we have the gymnasium. So someone's been hitting it hard, gone through the Institute cans of water. Some weights. So what I did with these is basically those normally are broken screens, but I just don't like the way they look, so I thought, no, I'll put those on there. So yeah, that's our gym. And then further down here we have the restrooms. So I went with these. We have these basically in every single one of these. So you can see there's basically a toilet and toilet roll the correct way round, I should say, in each one of these. Nothing spectacular. So then we've got mirrors and sinks all the way down. Somebody's left their toothbrush and paste in there. Tut tut. Clean a bit of a cleaning trolley, and then we've got obviously the stand-up urinals. Little shower area where you can sort of sit and dry yourself off and do bits. Now these are the showers. Communal showers. So you do have 3 in each one. 3 showers in each one. Now some of you might be thinking, well, hang on, this is, you know, men and women together, small showers. Well, yes, I've experienced that myself. I am ex-military, and you know, we have been places where we've had to do that. So I don't see why they wouldn't when the bomb drops. Space and, you know, space is limited. So in here we have research. So we've got a map table there with some robots on. They're kind of tracking the robots across the Commonwealth. Little nod to the Mechanist storyline. Got scanners and bits on here. And then confidential and a Nuka World recipe for a cola. Why wouldn't you? So little storage areas. Now here we go. We've got a little bit of a problem because I've used these doors again. So, oh no, it's not these ones, is it? These ones should be fine. So the idea is that you would come through here, kind of a decontamination zone, and then come through and get decontaminated by the archway, because you know you're coming into a clean room, everything needs to be clean. So we've got different scanners. I like these lights as well, and of course all these hydroponic bays and things in here, doing various testing. Just little odds and sods on every single desk, really. So yeah. So that is that. I think I better shut these doors this time. then you would come through here. I do apologise for the frame rate. I know there is a few issues. It's a little bit stuttery, but this is why there's nobody here at the moment. So down here is the range. Now in the range, we have targets. But what we've got is you've got various different, that's the Beretta, which you can use there. I forgot I go into stealth when I crouch. Then we've got different rifles and things here that you can use. And of course ammo and things like that. So in each one of these, we basically have these switches. And these switches, which I will now demonstrate, you can, of course, shoot at the main targets if you wish. But what we do have is a little switch here, and when we flick that switch, we get some holographic targets, which when you shoot them, they disappear. So it's kind of a bit of a mechanical gun range, and of course we do the same over here. Perfect. And of course, it's going to cause me problems going in there. Oh no, it doesn't. Well, isn't that weird? Oh no, still, again, it's not the same doors. Why do I keep thinking it's those ones? But anyway, these are a mod. They are projectors. You do need to power them, so you have to mess around to try and do that. I've hidden the cables best I can. Again, with these are just these are mods. These ones do come on a stand. These ones, unfortunately, they are posters, which every time I kept putting them on the vault walls, they kept glitching. So what I've kind of sneakily done is I've stuck them onto road signs, which I think kind of suit. It works. So that is that. So that's the gun range. And I think I only really have one more room to show you, I believe. I've gone for quite dynamic lighting around the vault. I don't like it too bright. I like it to have a certain ambience. Certain rooms, obviously, I've made to look brighter. Things like the gym, they need to be. But as you're kind of going round, there's no real need to be. I just think the lighting needs to be soft in certain areas. Clinic would obviously have to be quite bright. I will have to sort this floor out because I'm quite disappointed with that. But the strange thing is, it's kind of letting me... Is it letting me? It is letting me walk over it like there's a... Oh no. Sort of. So yeah. I think that is pretty much it as far as the vault. So yeah. So what I can do is I can make my way back outside. And if you remember that hallway, which I could go down if I wanted to, but that hallway was round the other side. Got various other things going on here. So that hallway took us to another room, which is this one here. And the reason that there is a big door there is because this is where we keep the vehicles. Or at least some of the vehicles, because there are a lot of them are outside. So it will let me come through this way. So all that we were missing before was that door there. So for some reason it wouldn't let us through there, but that's fine. There's a workaround. So yes, it does actually work from both sides. The door does open and shut from both sides. Now up there is actually a kind of a little workshop-y tool area. However, you can't get to it because that door is actually fake. It's a fake door, it doesn't go anywhere. I kind of run out of space to build in that part. So, and because of the fact that this was a later edition, I didn't even think about doing it. I was very limited on space, so decided, you know what, we'll make it fake. Nobody will know. But of course you will now, because I've just told you. So everything goes all the way around, basically. It's basically all completely closed off. We do have the helicopter up there. These vehicles are all, not all of them were supposed to be here. I just had them there temporarily while I was working things out, but I didn't get to do the outside purely because the frame rate was just dropping as much as it was. Yeah, I did actually have Brotherhood of Steel, like the compound fences all the way around here at one point. Decided to get rid of them, which has kind of helped the frame rate a little bit. So yeah, what I can do is I do have this mod where I can jump quite high. So what I can do is I can show you up here. These are obviously all mods as well, but this again, it's not a real door. It just goes into a room with some red lights, but it's meant to make it look like it is. And then of course up here, did some dynamic lighting, so that basically from the ground you can see this really cool helicopter lit up a little bit. So yeah. Now, can I get off here without having to jump? Nope. Oh, yes I can. There we go. So, there we are. I hope you liked it. It is pretty much done as far as the inside is concerned. I probably won't do much more with the outside. I might not. It just depends, purely because I had all these great plans for it, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do them because there's just too much going on here. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and a subscribe if you want to see what is going to be coming up on the channel. But again, thank you very much, and see you later.